leave this country to other countries?
Well, the problem is that banks are not policemen. The role of banks is to render the reports that are required to render under the Anti-Money Laundering Act. If they suspect that a transaction is illegal, is illicit, their job is to report it.
But is this effective? Is this an effective way of going about it?
Yeah, I think it is. It's effective enough.
Is it working?
But the banks are doing what they're supposed to do. That I can assure you. However, that does not mean that maybe there could be connivance. If there's connivance, there's nothing you can do about that. Okay. But I believe that banks are carrying out their official duties of reporting this. But let me also say that in talking about illicit financial flows, we are only focusing on only one aspect of it, which is the process of corruption and looting. But actually, illicit financial flows has three components. There are larger components of one, tax evasion, and then misinvoicing and transfer pricing. In some countries, those ones are big. In Nigeria, we're more concerned with the ones from
have you given the third
corruption.
One?
Yeah.
Okay.
The third one is criminal, like
right.
Process
let's
of
go to
looting.
We'll let you respond to a lot more, and hopefully talk about some bank charges when we return. Don't go away. We'll turn attention now to bank charges. There are those who have complained that the banks are ripping the customers off. And if we look through some figures now, as at 2014, the CBN, we understand, ordered banks to refund over 17 billion naira illegally charged customers as of August 2014. And then they had another report which also said as at February 2016, the banks were ordered to return 6.2 billion naira illegal charges to customers. And they say, look, this is going on again this year. So what exactly is going on? Why is this happening and banks ripping off customers?
Well, in the past, banks had opportunity to rip off customers by taking charges that they are not authorized to take. And sometimes this is deliberate, sometimes it's by error.
Wow.
And that's why
$17 billion worth of error. That's huge.
Yeah, sometimes it's deliberate, sometimes it's by error. And that's why the central bank set up the Consumer Protection Unit, where if you believe you have been wrongly charged, you go to them. But the good news is CBN has a new guide to bank charges. Before 2013, we used to have what is called banker's tariff. And banker's tariff is like CBN sits down and tells you what to charge your customers. In 2013, CBN introduced what is called the Guide to Bank Charges. And this is in line with the financial liberalization and the need to have prices determined by market forces. So you find out that it became a guide rather than a tariff that is prescribed that you must do this. Now, CBN has comprehensively revised that guide to bank charges and has issued a new one. I think it came out on the 21st of April, and it became effective on the 1st of May. And that guide completely and comprehensively describes all the charges that bank can take from their customers. Some are negotiable, some are specified, some have limits. So what will now happen is that from 1st of May, banks are required to comply with that guide to bank charges. Now, if for any reason, because banks are automated, if for any reason on the 1st of May the banks have not changed the parameters, they are still the old parameters, you may have situations where customers are charged in excess of what the new guide to bank charges has prescribed, in which case a customer has to be vigilant, look through your statement of account and find out what charges has the bank taking from you, and are they consistent with the new guide to bank charges. If they are not, you talk to the bank and say, revise this charge, and they will reverse it. If they don't reverse it, you report to the Consumer Protection Department or the Central Bank of Nigeria.
All right, unfortunately, that's where we have to anchor, and very interesting one about the consumers and what they need to do. But we'll look at this in the days ahead, I reckon. Mr. Nagwanya, former executive director in the bank, I appreciate your coming on today.
Thank you very much.
That's the program today. We also thank you for watching. We will be back tomorrow. I'm Chamberlain Uso.
Thanks for watching. I'm Gimba Umar.
Wow, we have a lot of comments. I'm hoping that we'll have time to take them very soon. Thank you for watching and thank you for contributing. I'm Maokbe Ogun.